Jake, the living expenses for this month are even less than last month. Did you make a mistake with the amount?
No, I'm serious about giving you only $500 this month. I gave you $700 last month, and you managed, right? I'm paying the rent, so that should be enough to live on. I've been giving you too much until now. I was really losing out.
You're paying the rent, but $500 isn't enough for food, utilities, internet, and household items. You have lots of subscriptions and insurance payments too. Even $700 wasn't enough last month.
Sarah, you need to budget more.
I am budgeting.
Well, you're not budgeting enough. Remember that TV show where people lived on $100 a month?
That was just a TV program.
Even so, it shows you can live on $100. I actually want to give you $300 for the two of us, but I'm giving you $500. You should be grateful to kind me. I'm being generous right now.
You're getting your full salary, so please contribute more to the household expenses.
Look, I work hard every day. Why should you control how much of my money goes into the house? What's wrong with me wanting more money for myself? I need to spend money on suits and accessories. It's different for a stay-at-home wife like you. Try to understand that.
I understand that you need to spend money on work-related things, but we really can't manage with so little money.
Stop trying to increase your spending money. It's disgusting how greedy you are for someone who doesn't even have a job.
I barely have any money to use at all, and if you're going to treat me like I'm unemployed, then I'll get a job. That way you'll have more money to use too, right?
What are you talking about? My mother forbade you from working.
Then increase the living expenses.
I told you to try living on $500. Don't say it's impossible when you haven't even tried.
It wasn't enough with $700, so I know it won't be enough without trying.
But you managed somehow, right? A housewife doesn't need much money anyway. Try harder for our life together. I'm doing my part.
I'm doing housework every day too.
Oh, please. Living by just doing housework is like playing on easy mode. You're underestimating what real work is actually like. You have no idea how comfortable your situation is compared to what I have to go through. My job is to earn money. Why should I have to do housework? Women always get so full of themselves. I thought you weren't that kind of woman, Sarah. I'm disappointed.
Am I saying something wrong?
Everything you're saying is wrong. Be more grateful to me for working. Otherwise, you might get abandoned, especially since you're a foster kid with no parents. You should try harder not to get thrown away.
Jake, that's incredibly hurtful. You know my background is a sensitive topic for me.
Well, maybe you need to hear it. You don't seem to appreciate what you have.
What I have? You mean a husband who belittles me and refuses to provide enough for basic necessities?
Don't twist my words. I provide plenty. You're just wasteful.
How am I wasteful? I've been cutting expenses absolutely everywhere I can.
Yeah, obviously not enough. Maybe you should start growing your own vegetables or something.
In our tiny apartment balcony? That's not realistic, Jake.
See? You always have excuses. No wonder you can't manage money.
This isn't about money management. It's about you not providing enough in the first place.
I provide everything you need. You're just ungrateful.
Ungrateful? For what? The bare minimum?
A bare minimum? I gave you a roof over your head, food on the table. What more do you want?
I want to be treated like a partner, not a burden.
Partner? What exactly do you bring to this partnership?
I manage the entire household. I cook, clean, do laundry, manage our schedules, and take care of everything at home.
That's nothing compared to what I do. I work 60 hours a week to bring home the bacon.
And I work 24/7 to keep this home running smoothly.
Please, don't compare your little chores to my actual job.
Little chores? You would last a day doing what I do.
Is that a challenge? But because I could easily do your job, but there's no way you could do mine.
Then why don't you try it? Take a week off and do everything I do.
Don't be ridiculous. I can't take time off work for your silly games.
It's not a game, Jake. It's our life.
Our life is fine. You're the one making the problems where there aren't any.
The problem is your attitude and your unwillingness to see my perspective.
Your perspective is skewed. You don't understand the real world.
The real world? I lived in the real world long before I met you, Jake.
And look how well that turned out. You should be thanking me for rescuing you.
Rescuing me? Is that what you think you did?
Of course. Where would you be without me?
I'd be a lot happier for one thing.
Oh, so now you're not happy? After everything I've done for you?
What exactly have you done for me, Jake? Besides criticize and belittle me.
I've given you a life you could only dream of before.
A life where I'm constantly stressed about money and treated like a child?
You're acting like a child right now. Grow up and realize how good you have it.
Good. You call this good?
Yes, I do. And if you don't like it, maybe you should leave.
Maybe I should.
Don't be dramatic. Where would you even go?
I'll figure something out. I always have.
Right, because you did so well on your own before.
I managed just fine before I met you.
Is that so? Then why don't you go back to that life?
Maybe I will.
You're bluffing. You wouldn't last a day without me.
Watch me.
Fine, go ahead. Pack your bags and leave. See how far you get.
Is that what you really want, Jake?
What I want is for you to stop complaining and appreciate what you have.
What I have is a husband who doesn't respect me or value my contributions.
And what you'll have is nothing if you keep pushing me.
Is that a threat?
It's a reality check. You seem to have forgotten how good you have it here.
Good. You call this good?
Yes, I do. And you should too.
I can't believe I'm hearing this from you.
Well, believe it. This is the real world, Sarah. Not some fairy tale where everything is perfect.
I never expected perfect. I just expected basic respect and consideration.
You get plenty of respect. More than you deserve, honestly.
How can you say that?
Because it's true. You're living in a fantasy world where you think you contribute equally.
I contribute more than equally. I make your life possible.
My life? I make my own life possible. You just ride along.
Right along. I work just as hard as you do.
Please, don't make me laugh. Your work is a joke compared to mine.
A joke? Is that what you think of everything I do?
Compared to my job? Yes, it is.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Do you have any idea how hurtful you're being?
Hurtful? I'm being honest. Maybe you need to toughen up.
Toughen up? I've been plenty tough dealing with your attitude.
My attitude is just fine. You're the one with the problem.
I'm not the one belittling my spouse and threatening to abandon them.
I never threatened to abandon you. I just said you should be grateful.
Grateful for what? Your constant criticism?
Grateful for the life I provide you.
The life you provide? I contribute to this life too, Jake.
Not nearly as much as I do. Face it, Sarah, you're dependent on me.
I'm not as dependent as you think.
Oh, really? Then prove it. Leave if you're so unhappy.
Maybe I will.
You keep saying that, but we both know you won't.
Don't be so sure.
I am sure. You have nowhere to go and no way to support yourself.
I managed before I met you, and I can manage again.
Right, because you were doing so well before.
I was doing just fine.
Keep telling yourself that. You both know the truth.
The truth is that I'm worth more than this, Jake.
Worth more? You're lucky to have what you have.
Lucky? To be treated like this?
Yes, lucky. Do you know how many women would kill to be in your position?
My position of being constantly criticized and undervalued?
Your position of having a husband who provides for you.
Provides the bare minimum in emotional abuse, you mean?
Emotional abuse? Now you're just being ridiculous.
Am I? Because from where I'm standing, that's exactly what it is.
Being overly sensitive. This is normal married life.
If this is normal, then I want no part of it.
Fine, leave then. See how you do on your own.
Maybe I will. It can't be worse than this.
You'll come crawling back within a week.
Don't count on it.
I don't need to count. I know you, Sarah. You can't make it without me.
You clearly don't know me at all.
I know you better than you know yourself.
If you really believe that, then you're even more delusional than I thought.
Delusional? I'm the only one here seeing things clearly.
Clearly? You're so blinded by your own ego, you can't see anything.
My ego? You're the one threatening to leave over nothing.
This isn't nothing, Jake. This is our marriage falling apart.
It's only falling apart because you're making a big deal out of nothing.
Nothing? You call your constant belittling and financial abuse nothing?
Financial abuse? Don't be dramatic. I provide for you.
You provide the bare minimum and then criticize me for not making it stretch far enough.
Because you're wasteful. You don't know how to budget.
I budget everything down to the last penny. There's nothing left to cut.
There's always something to cut if you try hard enough.
Like what? We're already living on instant noodles half the time.
Maybe you should learn to go without eating so often.
Are you serious right now?
That's serious. You could stand to lose a few pounds anyway.
I can't believe you just said that.
What? I'm just being honest. You've let yourself go since we got married.
And you've let your true colors show. I never realized how cruel you could be.
Cruel? I'm doing you a favor by being honest.
Honest? You're being deliberately hurtful.
You can't handle the truth, that's your problem.
The truth is that you're an emotionally abusive jerk, Jake.
Name calling now? Real mature, Sarah.
It's not name calling if it's true.
You're really pushing it. Keep this up and you'll regret it.
Is that another threat?
It's a warning. You're on thin ice.
I think we're well past thin ice at this point.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I'm done, Jake. I can't do this anymore.
Done? Don't be ridiculous.
I'm not being ridiculous. I'm being serious.
You can't be serious. Where would you even go?
Anywhere but here. I'll figure it out.
You'll be back. You always come back.
Not this time. I'm really done.
Fine, leave. See how far you get without me.
I'll get further than you think.
We'll see about that. Don't come crying back to me when you fail.
Trust me, I won't.
You're making a big mistake, Sarah.
The only mistake I made was staying with you this long.
You ungrateful little...
Save it, Jake. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Fine, go see if I care.
Goodbye, Jake.
You'll regret this. Hey, Sarah. How have you been? It's been 6 months since I ignored you. Have you realized how much you need your husband now? If you grovel, I might forgive you. What do you say? I'll come home today if you apologize to me.
Excuse me? Who are you?
You're not showing any remorse at all. I'm reaching out to you and you're wasting this chance. Or do you want a divorce?
Oh, you must be the trash. Sarah deleted all of your chats after screenshotting and saving the data. That's why I didn't recognize you. What are you talking about, trash husband?
Who are you? Where's Sarah?
I'm Emily, Sarah's friend and business partner, and Sarah is currently away on a business trip.
Business trip? What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't know? Sarah and I started a company together. It's been quite successful.
Company? Sarah? You must be joking.
No joke. She's actually in New York right now closing a deal with a major client.
It's impossible. Sarah doesn't know anything about business.
Apparently, she knows more than you think. Our company has been growing rapidly.
I don't believe this. Let me talk to Sarah.
She's busy, and frankly, I don't think she wants to talk to you.
She's my wife. I have a right to talk to her.
Ex-wife, actually. The divorce was finalized months ago.
What? No, that's not possible.
It's very possible, and very real. You signed the papers, remember?
I didn't think she'd actually go through with it.
Well, she did, and she's much happier now.
This is ridiculous. I demand to speak with Sarah.
Demand all you want. It's not happening.
You can't keep me from talking to her.
Actually, I can. She's asked me to handle all communication with you.
This is absurd. I'm her husband.
Ex-husband. And you lost any right to demand anything when you treated her like garbage.
I never treated her like garbage.
Really? Because I've seen the messages. You're lucky she didn't take you to court for emotional abuse.
Emotional abuse? Don't be ridiculous.
The only ridiculous thing here is your attitude. Sarah's moved on. You should too.
Moved on? To what?
To a better life. one where she's respected and valued.
I respected and valued her.
Your actions say otherwise. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
This isn't over. I'll talk to Sarah myself.
Good luck with that. She's blocked your number.
She can't do that.
She can, and she has. Goodbye, Jake.
Wait! Just tell her I want her to talk, please.
I'll pass along the message, but don't expect a response.
Fine, but this isn't over.
For Sarah, it is. Goodbye.
Jake, what do you want to talk about? You should have received contact from my lawyer about the alimony.
Sarah, are you back from your business trip? I've heard about your work. It's amazing that you and Emily started a company together. I'm really proud of you.
I don't understand why you'd be proud. I don't need your praise. What did you contact me for?
I've come back home.
Whoop-de-doo. I just hope you don't think you're coming back to the house.
That's fine. We're divorced, so you're well within your rights not to let me. But you should know I didn't want to divorce you, Sarah.
Even if you say that now, you're the one who gave me the divorce papers, and the divorce is final.
I know. But I've been thinking a lot these past few months.
That's nice for you. Is there something specific you needed?
I want to apologize for everything.
It's a bit late for that, don't you think?
I know it's late, but I mean it. I was wrong, Sarah, about everything.
And what brought on this sudden realization?
I've been struggling since you left. I didn't realize how much you did for me.
So you're apologizing because your life is harder now?
No, that's not it. Well, not entirely.
And?
I've had a lot of time to think. And I realized what an absolute jerk I was to you. You didn't deserve any of that.
You're right, I didn't.
I know, and I'm truly sorry. I was cruel and unfair to you.
Yes, you were.
I understand if you can't forgive me, but I wanted you to know that I regret how I treated you.
I appreciate the apology, Jake, but it doesn't change anything.
I know, I miss you, Sarah.
Jake, we're divorced. You need to move on.
But can't we try again? Now that I've realized my mistakes?
No, Jake, we can't.
But why not? I've changed, I swear.
Because I've changed too, and I'm happier now than I ever was with you.
You can't mean that.
I do mean it. My life has improved in every way since we split up.
We had good times too, didn't we?
We did, but they didn't outweigh the bad ones.
I can make it up to you. I could be better.
Jake, listen to me. It's over. We're over. No amount of apologizing or promises will change that.
But Sarah, I love you.
If you loved me, you wouldn't have treated me the way you did.
I made mistakes, horrible mistakes. But people can change.
Maybe they can, but that doesn't mean I have to give you another chance.
Please, Sarah, I'm begging you.
I'm sorry, Jake, but my answer is no.
What about all we've been through together?
And what about it? It's in the past, where it belongs.
So that's it. You're just going to throw away our entire history?
Our history is exactly why I'm saying no, Jake. I haven't forgotten how you treated me.
I said I was sorry.
And I heard you. But sorry doesn't fix everything.
Then what will? Tell me what to do, Sarah. I'll do anything.
There's nothing you can do. It's too late.
It can't be too late. Not after everything we've been through.
Jake, please, accept that it's over.
I can't accept that. I won't.
You don't have a choice. We're divorced. I've moved on.
Moved on? To what?
To a life where I'm respected and valued. Where I don't have to beg for basic necessities.
I can respect and value you now. I've learned my lesson.
That's great for you, Jake, but I'm not interested.
How can you be so cold?
I'm not being cold. I'm being honest.
After everything I've done for you?
Everything you've done for me? Like what?
I gave you a home, didn't I?
A home where I was constantly stressed and belittled.
I provided for you.
You provided the bare minimum and then criticized me for not making it stretch far enough.
I didn't realize how bad it was.
Well, now you do, and now it's too late.
It doesn't have to be too late. We could start over.
No, Jake, we can't.
Why not? What's stopping us?
I am. I don't want to start over with you.
But why? We could be happy together.
We weren't happy before. What makes you think it would be different now?
Because I've changed. I understand now.
Understanding doesn't erase the past, Jake.
So you're just going to throw away all our years together?
Those years ended when you handed me divorce papers.
I didn't think you would actually go through with it.
Well, I did, and it was the best decision I've ever made.
Can't mean that.
I do mean it. My life has improved in every way since we split up.
What about me? Don't you care what happens to me?
Honestly, Jake? No, I don't.
How can you say that?
Because you didn't care what happened to me when we were together.
It's not true.
It is true. You cared about yourself. That's it.
I cared about you too.
If you did, you had a funny way of showing it.
I made mistakes, I admit that.
Mistakes? Jake, you emotionally abused me for years.
Abuse? Don't you think that's a bit strong?
No, I don't. And the fact that you're questioning it shows you haven't changed as much as you think.
I'm trying here, Sarah. Can't you see that?
I see that you're trying to make yourself feel better. That's all.
It's not fair.
Neither was how you treated me, but here we are.
So that's it. You won't even consider giving me another chance?
That's right, I won't.
After everything we've been through?
Yes, Jake. After everything we've been through, I'm absolutely certain I don't want you in my life anymore.
Well, what am I supposed to do now?
And that's not my problem anymore. You're an adult. Figure it out.
How can you be so heartless?
I'm not being heartless. I'm protecting myself.
From what? I said I've changed.
From falling back into an abusive relationship. From being belittled and devalued every day.
I wouldn't do that anymore.
You say that now, but I don't believe you.
Why not? What do I have to do to prove it to you?
Nothing, Jake. There's nothing you can do. It's over.
It can't be over. I won't accept that.
You don't have to accept it, but it's the reality.
Sarah, please, I'm begging you.
Stop begging. It's pathetic, and it's not going to change anything.
So you're just going to leave me with nothing?
You're not left with nothing. You have your job, your family, your friends.
But I don't have you.
No, you don't, and you need to accept that.
I can't. I won't.
Then that's your problem to deal with, not mine.
How can you be so cruel?
I'm not being cruel, Jake. I'm being firm.
What about all the good times we had?
The good times don't erase the bad ones.
But they count for something, don't they?
They counted for something when we were together, but we're not together anymore.
We could be if you just give me another chance.
No, Jake, we couldn't be, because I don't want to be with you anymore.
You don't mean that.
I do mean it. I've never meant anything more in my life.
But I love you, Sarah.
If you really loved me, you would respect my decision.
How can I respect a decision that tears us apart?
Because it's my decision to make, not yours.
But it affects both of us.
It does, but I'm not responsible for your feelings anymore, Jake.
So that's it. You're just going to cut me out of your life completely?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
After everything we've been through together?
Yes, Jake, after everything we've been through, I'm certain this is the right decision.
Can't believe you're doing this.
Believe it, it's happening.
What am I supposed to do without you?
Whatever you want. Your life is your own now.
But I don't want a life without you in it.
And that's too bad because I want a life without you in it.
You don't mean that.
I do mean it. And the sooner you accept it, the better off we'll both be.
I'll never accept it.
Then you'll be miserable for a long time. That's your choice.
How can you be so cold?
I'm not being cold. I'm being honest and direct.
Feels pretty cold to me.
Your feelings aren't my responsibility anymore, Jake.
So that's it. Just going to walk away?
I already walked away months ago. You're the one who can't let go.
Because I love you.
No, Jake. You love the idea of me. You love having someone to control.
That's not true.
It is true. And deep down, you know it.
I don't know any such thing.
Then you're lying to yourself, just like you always have.
I'm not lying. I genuinely want to make things right.
It's too late for that. You had your chance. You blew it.
People can change, Sarah.
Maybe they can, but I'm not interested in waiting around to see if you do.
So you're just giving up on us?
There is no us anymore, Jake. There hasn't been for a long time.
There could be if you just give me a chance.
No, there couldn't be, because I don't want there to be.
How can you say that?
Because it's the truth. I'm happier without you, Jake.
You can't mean that.
I do mean it. My life has improved in every way since we split up.
But what about everything I did for you?
What exactly did you do for me, Jake? Besides criticize and belittle me?
I provided for you.
You provided the bare minimum, and that made me feel guilty for needing even that.
That's not fair.
No, it's not fair, but it's the truth.
I can do better now, I promise.
Your promises don't mean anything to me anymore.
How can you say that?
Because you've broken every promise you ever made to me.
It's not true.
It is true. You promised to love and cherish me. Instead, you tore me down at every opportunity.
I didn't mean to.
Whether you meant to or not, you did it. And now you have to live with the consequences.
But I want to make it right.
You can't make it right, Jake. What's done is done.
So you won't even give me a chance to try?
No, I won't, because I don't owe you anything.
After all we've been through together?
Yes, Jake. Want to know why? This is precisely because of all we've been through. Believe me, I'm absolutely certain I don't want to go through anything else with you.
But what about our history?
Our history is exactly why I'm saying no. Why won't you understand?
Can't we at least be friends?
No, we can't. I don't want you in my life in any capacity.
That's harsh, Sarah.
It's honest, which is more than I can say for how you treated me.
I said I was sorry.
And I heard you, but sorry doesn't fix everything.
Then what will? Tell me what to do, Sarah.
There's nothing you can do. It's over. Accept it and move on.
I can't just move on.
That's your problem, not mine.
How can you be so heartless?
I'm not being heartless. I'm protecting myself.
From what? I've said I've changed.
From falling back into an abusive relationship. From being belittled and devalued every day.
I wouldn't do that anymore.
You say that now, but I don't believe you. And more importantly, I don't want to take that risk.
But Sarah, I love you.
No, Jake, you don't. You love the idea of controlling me, and that's never going to happen again.
That's not true.
It is true, and the fact that you can't see that shows me you haven't changed at all.
I have changed, I swear.
Your words mean nothing to me anymore, Jake. Your actions spoke much louder.
Give me a chance to show you with my actions then.
No, I'm not interested in giving you any more chances.
But Sarah...
No, Jake, this conversation is over. Don't contact me again.
You can't just cut me off like this.
I can, and I am. Goodbye, Jake.
Sarah, wait!
I've waited long enough. I'm done waiting. I'm done with you. Goodbye.
Sarah? Sarah! Don't do this. Please, just talk to me. I'm sorry. I'll do better, I promise. Sarah, please.
After that, my ex-husband continued to contact me, but it was all just excuses. I didn't expect much from him, but it really drove home what a terrible person he is. I'm truly glad from the bottom of my heart that I divorced him. I filed for compensation from both my ex-husband and the woman he had an affair with, and it should be paid soon. My ex-husband is in debt, so it will be paid in installments, but I've left everything to my lawyer, so I won't have to deal with him ever again. Currently, my ex-husband is struggling with debt and compensation payments, moving from place to place for both home and work. He can't do any housework, so his place is a mess. His mother contacted me to complain that he can't live properly because of me, but I don't care about any of that anymore, so I've blocked her number too. My painful, exhausting marriage is now completely over. From now on, I'm going to enjoy a fulfilling life with people who truly value me.